So for my 5 day experiment, I'll move to south of China, technically Hong Kong, from Vietnam as a illegal immigrant. So after doing some research online, I actually found a job um, and applied for the job because it'll be more efficient and I could once I get into Hong Kong, I could like work prior to that day or like immediately, and this will save me time and effort, of course. So apparently, this job involves labor. Judging by the description, it didn't tell me much, but on the picture it showed a man carrying water to different houses. So I'm guessing my job will involve something about that. As for my place, I'll be settling into a family of six. The owner, his name is Steven. He'll be charging um, the rental for free, basically temporarily, for my 5 day experiment. But in this case, I'll be probably sleeping on the floors or on the couch. But as long as they're like a bit clean, I'm fine with that. So yeah, here I begin with my experiment. So I actually arrived at the place that I'll be staying, and I bought some food. It's actually worth $2, which is pretty cheap. This will be my breakfast, and it can last me around 2 days. And as for the place I'll be sleeping in, it was kind of bad, but I got it cleaned up, so it's fine now. It's kind of dark here, but so I'll be sleeping in the laundry room. So at first it was actually really bad. The floors are all dirty, but it took me like around 1 hour to clean it all up. Now it's fine. I just need some blankets, and I'm set to go for today. I did an interview with my boss Nicholas, and he immediately made me work at that day. So my first impressions of him weren't as expected. He was actually really rude and mean, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna last long. He's probably just in a bad mood. And yeah, as for the job, I was actually right. I had to carry a 10-pound water bottle that looked like this. And I had to carry this around the schools to different locations, up and down the stairs, which is really stressful. I could like actually use a shower at the moment, but I can't because the owner restricted me on that. He only lets me shower once, twice a day, meaning I only can shower 2 times um, during my experiment. And besides that, in Hong Kong, the temperature is actually really hot and the air is really humid. The cars and industry just makes it worse. So I actually bought a mask today, so I could use for my job next time. Overall, I was pretty stressed out, and hopefully tomorrow will be better. So this is day 2 in the laundry room. Sleeping on the floor on the first day actually had some great impacts on my back because I wasn't used to it. My back actually hurts right now. So this is actually gonna decrease my efficiency of working, and hopefully I won't be doing too much today. But um, on the good side, I get to shower today, which is pretty sick. And these are the blankets I got yesterday. Uh, yeah, the basement is pretty cool, so I got these to keep myself warm, and this will prevent me from getting sick. So yeah. So for lunch, today I'm actually gonna make myself an egg because yesterday I didn't get to eat lunch at all. And my budget of each day is $15, so I decided to save some money for my kids they once they get back. So I have to be really conservative. And the eggs I bought, the pack was actually $4, so it wasn't that bad. It was on sale. And yeah. Where's the oil? So yeah, after 2 days, I already feel like I lost like 10 pounds. Or like, probably lost like 2 pounds because I didn't eat lunch. And for dinner, I didn't really eat much as well. I ate like salad. Yeah, that's all with dressing. For my breakfast, I actually ate. My breakfast was actually better than my lunch and also my dinner, because I actually got like macaroni and cheese with salad, which is the thing I showed you during day 1. So I'm gonna probably eat half of the egg and leave half for lunch, because I also need my breakfast. And probably on tomorrow I'll probably finish my macaroni and salad, and there I have to go buy more food again. So in total, I saved around $22, which is pretty good. So yeah, the only reason why I placed in 1 egg was because I wanted to save the eggs for probably dinner or lunch or even breakfast next time, just so I could save more money and I could use my money into better use later on. So here's the egg I cooked. I'm not the best cooker, but this is what I got so far. And I'm gonna eat half and have half. So this is gonna be my breakfast for today. And as for my lunch, it's basically this with my mac and salad. And yeah. Holy crap. Today was actually a really bad day for us. For like all of us. So basically in my group there are 3 illegal immigrants, including me in the group. There was this girl who goes by the name of Christine. So basically what happened is that She argued with the boss, telling that he's giving us too much work and should cut down the workload. So our boss, Nicholas, actually got so furious and made my group work twice as hard, which isn't fair because me and my other partner, Brian, said nothing and only obeyed his orders. So on the other hand, Christine actually got her wage cut down to like half because of what she said. Man, if I could only record that, the man went crazy and actually crazy, and the things he made us do was irrelevant towards our work task. But again, we have to do it or else we'll get fired. So that's about it today. Okay, this is actually the shower room they let me use. So it's not half bad. I got free shampoo and body wash. And yeah, so I finally got to shower. So this is day 3. I'm in the car right now. So what happened is that yesterday night, apparently I got moved from sleeping in the laundry room and into a car. The reason being is that I was actually in the way of blocking people when they're doing laundry at night. Because apparently after 12, the laundry is cheaper. So that happened to be the time when they were doing their laundry and stuff. So while sleeping in the car, it isn't half bad because at least I still got shelter. And it's better off sleeping out in the rain. Though I might need some extra blankets because yesterday I was sleeping with these blankets. This one blanket, yeah. Which isn't enough because it was a bit cold yesterday due to the weather. I had a rough night sleeping because of the rain and thunder, but besides that, everything went well. So just when I thought I was done working, my owner Nicholas actually made us bring waters back home because apparently someone canceled his order, and now he got too lazy to bring it back to his place, so now we had to bring the water bottles back to our house. But the problem is that place is not marked. So I'll be cooking fried rice for dinner tonight, and what I'm gonna use for the ingredients is the egg, um, green onions, oil, salt, and pre-cooked rice, and also from the leftover meat from yesterday. So what I bought today was the green onions, which is 50 cents. As for the meat here from yesterday, it's actually free because the owner's leftover. Same with the oil, and the salt is also free. The rice is free too, and the soy sauce is free, and the egg is from the previous day when I bought it. So I'm gonna start off by mixing 4 eggs into a bowl. So after 4 eggs, I'm gonna stir it around. Well, first I'm gonna put oil into the pan as well. I'm gonna set the temperature to high and leave it on for a while. And once I'm done mixing the eggs, I'm gonna pour it into the pot. And I'm gonna work on my green onions afterwards. Looks like my eggs are ready. You can see here. I'm gonna dump the eggs into the pan. You can see here. Now I'm gonna cut my green onion. Not the best cutter here because I don't really cook, so. gonna save the bottom half. And now we just wait until the eggs are cooked. So I'm gonna stir the eggs. It looks like the eggs are ready, so I'm gonna dump it back into this bowl. I'm gonna wash it first. Now it's time for me to put the pre-cooked rice into the pan. Add a bit of oil before I put the rice in. And I'm going to follow up by the green onions. And eggs. I'm going to stir up everything. And the budget I spent on my dinner today is 50 cents because I only had to buy the green onions, which saved me a lot because I can use my money again for better things once I get back to Vietnam. So once it's almost cooked, I'm gonna put some salt and soy sauce too, and also meat. Of course, yeah, totally forgot about that. This will add the protein. Let me add the soy sauce. And some salt. And that should be it. Like, what is my boss Nicholas thinking? Honestly, after making us work so hard, he again asked us to bring back the water from the school to our house without any additional payment. And even threatens us if we don't do so, we'll get fired. Like, I don't even know. Like, right now, all I know is that I'm tired. Probably got mosquitoes bitten all over my body because I went through a forest, and Also, I went through a fly nest while carrying the water. And the worst part is, after all that sweat and the 1 hour walk, I can't even take a shower because the owner restricted me from showering more than once every 2 days. So I just want to state that life isn't that easy out here. So same thing happened like yesterday. My boss is making me walk back to Steven's place again because someone canceled their orders. Holy crap, there's so many flies here. Should wear a long sleeve or something. So I'm wearing shorts too as well. Alright, so yeah, I'll resume my recordings after when I'm back at my house. So this is day 4. Due to yesterday's walk in the forest, I actually got mosquitoes bitten all over my arms and legs. So here's proof. As you can see right there, there's a spot. Can you see it? Not sure, but like, yeah, that's where I got bitten, and also here too. I scratched it, so there's a scar, bit of a scar. And yeah, it's getting worse and worse because I kept scratching it. Again, like yesterday, my boss Nicholas made me bring water jugs home today, and this time I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt while walking into the forest, which wasn't a smart idea. I wore my t-shirt and shorts due to the weather climate, and did not know that I had to bring water back to the house again. So I totally regret that. Next time I'll wear at least a long pants, regardless of the weather. So on the good side, I finally get to shower. So that's a relief. So today for dinner, I'm gonna be cooking rice, and also I bought barbecue pork, and also roasted duck. They're actually on a special discount, so I got them for $2 each. So in total, $4. Usually they're like around $9 to $10 for one box, but I got lucky this time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with the lettuce. I'm gonna actually wash the lettuce. I'm about to turn on the water. So this is the water I got in here to wash the lettuce. I'm supposed to boil it first in the high, and then wash the lettuce. So I actually got my the lettuce for $1.50 today. It was also on sale. And the rice is free from the owner, so yeah. So in total, I spent around $5.55. So once the water is boiled, I'm gonna put the lettuce into the pot. I'm gonna add some salt and oil. That's it. And once everything is done, I'm gonna take out the the lettuce, and I'm gonna leave them on the plate and mix the rice with my pork and also roasted duck. And that should be it. Just wait for the water to boil. Yeah. So right now, as you can see, the water is boiling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the Chinese lettuce into the pot with boiling water. I'm gonna leave the veggies in for a few minutes, and I'm gonna put some oil and salt in it as well. So this is what is called a ladle. So what it does is that I can get the Chinese veggies without, I can scoop it without the water. So it basically drains out the water as well when I'm putting it on the plate. So now I just have to wait for like 1 to 2 minutes and it's good. Okay, so now it's done. I'm gonna put the Chinese lettuce on my plate here. As you can see, it's draining out the water, which makes it a lot more efficient when doing it with another tool. So this is what I'm gonna eat today, and I already got my rice pre-cooked already. So it's technically my dinner for tonight, and the total budget for this was $5.55, $2 here, $2 here, and $1.50 here. And the rice I got from the owner, so it's technically free. And yeah. This is day 5, and today during school we didn't really do much. Nicholas didn't ask us to bring water back to our house again because all the orders were set, and we weren't missing any tanks, or like nothing was left over. So it was pretty relaxing compared to day 4 and day 3. And that's about it. It's nothing new that happened today. Okay, so for my dinner today, I'm actually gonna save some money, so I bought like instant noodles for 90 cents. So this actually isn't healthy, but it's my only way to save money. And yeah. Well, looking back at the 5 days, I actually realized how stressing one can be when working as an illegal immigrant. Carrying chugs of water every day down and up the stairs, and not even getting paid extra for overtime work is just insane. I mean, like, if you were in my situation and you didn't get paid overtime, how would you feel? Besides that, I was pushed around by my boss Nicholas, and was used nothing much more but a slave. Threats and verbal abuse were used on us. And coming back home, I didn't even get to relax. I had to cook my own meal, and besides that, I had to sleep in like hardwood floor and like in the car where I'm like cramped up and stuff. For food and dinner, it wasn't even that pleasant because I was trying to save my money for my kids. So throughout these 5 days challenge, I actually lost 4 pounds, and I got mosquito bites all over my body. The economy of Vietnam starts on I-20 in the indifference graph, as many important political leaders, army officers, and skilled professors escaped the Vietnam from communist takeover. The economy did not further develop and progress. Instead, the economy failed to meet its domestic needs. A new budget constraint is formed as citizens strive to obtain more of these resources, such as water and food. By doing so, I-30 was developed on the graph, being the highest point of unity in which they wished to achieve, and I-10 did not occur because they have already reached towards the satisfaction already. In Hong Kong, I actually noticed that people will buy food they love regardless of the price. This also resembles a state of being inelastic, where the quantity of demand changes very little when the price increases. From the look at the increase of demand and decrease in supply caused a change in price, where the equilibrium moved upwards Since people are in starvation, citizens are willing to spend more money on necessities such as food or survival. Food for survival. Therefore, an increase in price for necessity will not affect the number or quantity of demand by much. When the citizens from Vietnam immigrated to another country, I have analyzed the possibility factors that will occur when a movement or a shift in change takes place in the economy of Vietnam. As the economy is poorly developing, this will lead to a crisis where the economy will not meet its domestic needs. While the economy of Vietnam is doing poorly, citizens will have to face the factors such as living in poverty and being in starvation. Therefore, there will be an increase in demand for resources such as food and a decrease in supply of the number of sellers in the market because citizens moved out of Vietnam for better employment, aka like me. In result, this shows the equilibrium dot is moved up where the price increases and the quantity. Vietnam, having limited opportunity and choices, provoked thousands of citizens into illegal immigration towards the south of China for outsourcing jobs for cheap and illegal Chinese labor. Even if the labor were considered cheap in China, it wasn't nearly comparable to a low amount of income the Vietnamese were receiving in their home country. In this graph, due to a lack of government responsibilities, policies were poorly regulated in China. Vietnam started to illegally immigrate to southern China for outsourcing jobs. This gave illegal citizens from Vietnam a better employment income. Therefore, they'll earn more money to reach the highest point of satisfaction on I-30. In this case, the indifference graph illustrates that the budget constraint had gone up due to an increase of income. As a result, they're able to reach a new point of satisfaction and will be able to buy more goods, like food and water. Just like me, I'm an illegal immigrant who moved to Hong Kong for a better employment. Because of this, I was able to buy foods such as barbecue pork and roasted beef, which I would not be able to get in Vietnam. So this is a PPF graph. So what happens is that as the population starts to drop in Vietnam, as people move to different countries, manufacturers such as produce clothing and produce crop will decrease in the amount of workers and production level. Therefore, you can see a shift to the left for both goods. Food in all senses is a necessity for a human being and is a resource for their survival. After the communists take over, Vietnam survivors had to deal with issues of poverty. At that time, food was crucial for the basic needs of survival. As most Vietnam immigrated to different continents, the population started to drop and manufacturers decreased in amount of workers and production level. In order to improve the survivability, a solution and change towards the industrial process and economy must be upheld. More workers needed to be moved into producing crops rather than producing clothing. In this graph, it shows the movement along the curve from point A to point B. Point B shows that there are more crops being produced rather than clothing. Therefore, workers will be producing more crops and fewer workers will be producing in clothing. This is the opportunity cost. So this is basically related to a graph I just showed you. The opportunity cost of 1,000 crops right now is 100 clothing, which is a marginal cost. Since we want to produce the most crops, the opportunity cost for 4,000 crops is 400 clothing. Therefore, the economy will give up 400 clothing in order to produce 4,000 crops. And this is how we fix the economy, which is by having workers to be producing crops instead of